welcome to another episode of Palmetto Life. I'm your host, Emily Zuhowski. This morning we are entering the world of cheerleading. Path Athletics is nationally recognized by their all-star competitive cheer program, Wolfpack. From high jumps, skillful tumbling, and advanced stunts, our Reagan Ranzer spent an afternoon training with the best of the best.
Turn it up, let it blast.
Hey everyone, we are doing a day in the life of a cheerleader here at Pack Athletics, from stunting and tumbling. Hey everyone, we're here at Pack Athletics, a cheer and tumbling gym. I'm here with the owner, Jenna. Jenna, thank you so much for having us out here.
Absolutely, we're so glad you guys could make it.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I did competitive cheer a long time ago. I did it for 15 years back in Texas at a gym called Pro Spirit. About what Path Athletics is for those who don't know.
Absolutely. So Pack Athletics is a cheer and tumble gym based in Charleston, South Carolina. We have 2 locations. We have one in Mount Pleasant. We also have one in West Ashley, and we host a variety of different activities and events here, as well as a competitive cheerleading team named Wolfpack. And we have 25 different teams ranging from ages 3 all the way up to 19, and they're at different levels. And then we also, on top of that, do high school teams. We have tumbling classes, we have rec cheerleading classes, we have ninja classes, birthday parties, camps. So we do a lot of rec gymnastics and cheerleading, as well as the competitive. You ready? Yeah? All right. Big jump to hollow. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice and tight. Arms by your ears. Good. Reach back. Good. Nice and strong. Hips forward. Nice and clean. Arms by your ears. And then 5, 6, 7, clean. Look at you. Good job.
There's a lot of behind the scenes of being a cheerleader. So let's talk about a typical day of a cheerleader. What is that like here?
So it's a lot more strength and conditioning than I think people realize. So pretty much when they come in, they normally, most of our athletes get out of school around 3 or 4. They come to the gym. It's a 2-hour practice. And what we'll do is we'll do a really nice stretch. We'll make sure that they're nice and warmed up. We normally do a strength conditioning exercise at the beginning just to make sure everyone feels super, super confident and comfortable to start tumbling. Good. Elbows squeezed in like this. Okay. And now, I know, squeeze up and bend up, go. Good, feet together. Then we'll either start with tumbling drills or we'll start with stunts. So they'll do about a half hour of really solid, working through all of the different aspects of breaking either a stunt down, which is when they build up athletes on top of each other and put a stunt sequence together, or we'll break down tumbling. So if it's a level 2 team, we'll break down back handspring and back handspring technique and work on that. We have lots of different fun ways that we do that. We play a lot of games. We do a lot of activities to make sure that they all feel super confident and comfortable.
Definitely. That's what I was gonna say earlier was, I feel like my owners of my cheers gym in Texas would be so proud of me, Jeff and Diana, because I can still tumble. So, and now I'll see if I can still, probably not perfect it as well as I did, but I can still do it. There we go. Did it.
Then we'll start doing sections. So we start working in parts of the routine and putting it all together, and then putting it all together in what's called a full out.
Yeah.
And then we want to hit 0, which means we do the routine as best as we possibly can, and hit 0 meaning that there's no deductions, no mistakes, and that they did exactly what they were training to do.
And I love hearing that. Hitting 0, I remember that. It was the best feeling in the world. Also, the different levels. This is another thing that people might not know about cheer, is that there's different levels based on your tumbling and different skills that you have. So let's talk about those a little bit.
Absolutely. So the biggest misconception about cheer is you have to be really experienced to be a competitive cheerleader, and that's not the case at all. So we have 3-year-olds that have never done anything that can come in and they can do a class 1 day a week and then get the uniform and perform on stage, so it's super fun. We also take high schoolers that have never done cheerleading before, and we can put them on a beginner team with kids of their own age and skill level and be able to teach them everything they need to know and travel along with them. But then we also have different levels based on experience and based on age group. So for us, the difference is tumbling and stunting, and we'll be able to teach everything here, but we go from back handsprings to back tucks to layouts to fulls.
Cheerleaders come in here, they learn a ton of skills like you just said. You can be as young as 3 years old and then, 19 or even older than that and keep on continuing to tumble. So y'all also have competitions as well that y'all are getting ready for. So talk about that.
Yeah, so we have a full competition season goes from December through April for us. And we do, depending on the age and the type of competitive team they're on, they can do anywhere from 4 competitions in that time to 10. So we have a big variety depending on what you're looking for. But I think it was something that for us, it was just such a platform to be able to take these athletes from, whether they're little, whether they're older, and be able to develop this routine where they have to work day in and day out and perfecting it, working together, making sure everybody kind of had the same goal in mind, and be able to not only speak positively to each other, but then also to be able to get new skills and cheer each other on so that they made their team better. And we built all of that, and then we end up competing, when they're ready all the way through season at a lot of different places. What's really, really cool is things like NCA allows us to also compete against people out of state. And a lot of sports and a lot of travel sports, they only compete with people in their area.
Yes.
So what's really, really cool about cheerleading is we get to go to NCA and we're competing in one of our divisions against 9 other teams, and one's from California, one's from Oregon, one's from New York, one's from New Jersey, one's from Florida, we're from South Carolina, and then there's about 3 from Texas. So it's really neat because we get to see kids and see teams from all over the place, and it's just so much fun.
6 years, oh no, tumbling. Okay, and that's a wrap.